Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We are here in Far Harbor. More specifically, we're here in Dalton Farm, which is a settlement we got here in Far Harbor last time we were playing. So I figured I'd start the episode off and just do the intro while I'm scrapping everything. If you don't know, usually when I get a new settlement, all I do for it is I just go around, I scrap everything I can except for the food, the water, and the beds, and I take all the resources back to Sanctuary pretty much. It's not really an efficient way to play the game, but I'm not going to use these settlements anyway, so it's the best thing I can see that we can do with them. Just take everything we can from them and never see them again. Of course, the food and the water and stuff, we could get rid of that, but I usually keep it just in case other settlers do show up. Sometimes I do have to build radio beacons at these places, and I find that if they don't have food and water, they don't really like that at all. So that's my reasoning for leaving that stuff. Anyways, once we're done scrapping everything here, we're probably going to head back to the actual town of Far Harbor. Yeah, see, I already got 2 settlers here, and I haven't even put down any kind of radio beacon. They just kind of show up sometimes. But we're going to go back to Far Harbor, and we're going to work on the next quest. I think we're going to start out with talking to Captain Avery. I think she has a decent quest for us to do, and as far as I can remember, it should be a kind of short one too. So the plan is to knock out that quest and hopefully have some extra time after that to actually start looking around Far Harbor. We really haven't had an opportunity to do that at all. I haven't showed off any of the shops or anything, and I haven't really gone around and grabbed any of the special loot that I know is there. But yeah, that's the plan for today. The quest that we're going to do at Far Harbor, it actually has a bit to do with some of these fog condensers that we've seen dotted around the place. All we really know about them is that apparently Acadia, the synth refuge, they kind of supply the town with them in order to keep the fog at bay. But I guess lately they haven't really been working, or there's rumors that the children of Adam have been going around and sabotaging them. I don't know, we haven't really done too much with the children of Adam either, so I'd rather not just blame them without talking to them first, you know. You never know, it could be some unforeseen force here in the Fallout world. Maybe it's just a Deathclaw gnawing on the fog condensers or something. We're gonna finish the DLC with like a massive fog claw fight. Something crazy like that. You never know. But yeah, fun stuff ahead of us. I think after I get this stuff here, we are just about done. We can't scrap the fog condensers themselves. I think we've gone all around the place. So we'll call this settlement done. Can I get rid of these railings? I cannot. In other settlements I can get rid of the railings, but not this one. Oh well. I really don't want to pick up all this scrap right now and take it back to Sanctuary, because that would involve me actually leaving Far Harbor and coming back and doing stuff. And I'd rather just get on the road, so I might come back and bring all this back to Sanctuary after this episode. So with that being said, let us head to Far Harbor and search for Captain Avery. I also want to point out in between episodes, I did go back to Sanctuary. I took the 2 power armors that I had stored at Longfellow's cabin. I took them back to Sanctuary, stored them away. I actually also went to the Atom Cat's garage, and I bought some more power armor pieces from there, and I was able to put together a full suit of T60 armor from that, and I repainted it. That is our Vault-Tec T60 suit now. Maybe I'll show it at the end of the episode. I'll clip in a little bit while I'm bringing in all the scrap from Dalton Farm, but I mean, you guys have seen the Vault-Tec paint scheme before in previous episodes, and you've seen the T60, so it's nothing serious to look at. I think I might do that one more time at some point in the DLC, just buy power armor pieces from the Atom Cat's garage, see if I can put together another suit or 2. This guy's gonna keep following me until I talk to him. What do
Take
you
it one
want?
day at a time.
You are a curious specimen. Despite our friendly town doing its best to chase you out, you keep helping us ingrates all the same. I got to ask, why do you keep at it?
Does it really matter?
I suppose not. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard you try to get in good with them. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a heel of bread. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you. You can turn even the most stubborn fool around.
Why are some harbormen so hostile to outsiders?
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given the God-given right to walk here. The way I figure it, if you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
I'll hear you out.
In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dance. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hopers would chum the waters and lure out the worst the island could throw at them. Once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you, they'd invite the whole island to feast off the bounty. If you do this, well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's respect.
So if we throw this dance, it'll really change their minds?
The dance hasn't been done in living memory. Some people think the tradition is dead, but its history is soaked deep in this island. You do it, and it'll turn heads for certain.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? You crack me up. There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway, a treacherous stretch along the coast. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. All that blood and viscera will be sure to attract attention. And then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of these clods you belong.
Alright, so I think that is actually... So, like, we've been working on... Is it already completed? Oh yeah, living on the edge here. So, I thought Cassie Dalton's quest was the required one, but it says it's optional. I don't know. You get this one, it's an umbrella quest to do a few different things. Cassie Dalton, I'm pretty sure you were required to do, and then there were a couple other optional ones. We did the required ones first, so it already completed the quest. And it started this next one, which is the Rite of Passage. We're not actually going to do Rite of Passage yet. We're going to go ahead and do the 2 optional ones first. The first of which, like I've been saying, is from Captain Avery. The sad thing now, we don't have Where You Belong anymore to show where the people are. Here she is.
I'll be straight with you. It's never easy to ask anyone on this island for help, much less a stranger. But I've got a responsibility to these people, and I have a job for you, if you're up for it. Besides, I know you're tougher than you look.
What exactly do you need help with?
We get our drinking water from a purifier not far outside of town. We had a bad storm not long before you got here, and it must have damaged the fog condensers that protect the road to the purifier. I sent Howard Dunbar out to fix them. He was out there when the Mirelurks hit us, and I'm afraid they might have got him, too. I was hoping you might go have a look. If the worst happened, maybe you could get those fog condensers back online. If you're up to it, just head south out of town. It's paying work, of course. I wouldn't ask a stranger to stick their neck out on our behalf, unless I was willing to pay a fair share for it.
What exactly are these fog condensers? How do they work?
Well, I'm no engineer, but the way it was explained to me, each fog condenser pulls in the air around it and then condenses it into liquid. The point being, the fog doesn't get past them. They make a barrier that protects the town. No fog means that all the nasty things living in it stay in it. They don't venture out too often. The fog's their home, I guess. The fog condensers eat up a lot of power, but we've got a wind farm that takes care of that. As long as the turbines stay charged, we stay safe.
Am I going to need any tools or parts if I have to make these repairs on my own?
The fog condensers need their power modules replaced, but Howard took the only spares we had. Either way, you're going to have to find him first.
All right. I'll head out there now.
Good. Our water supply won't last much longer.
What, what do you
Lost my
mean your
home.
water
Fog,
supply?
I'll
Do you,
get back.
it's 200 years after the war. You don't have anything that can purify the water right next to you here? I mean, like, literally, dude. They did this in Fallout 3. You can do it now. The fog condensers have nothing to do with your water supply. Stop being lazy. Anyways, we gotta go fix these things, and we should probably mark that on our map. Looks like he didn't make it that far out of town. A whole 80 meters away from the entrance. Man, maybe they do need these fog condensers, considering how dangerous it is immediately outside, apparently. I haven't run into anything yet. I'd assume there would be ghouls in those ruins, but none were there. It looks like... Hi there. Looks like he got caught by a couple of mirelurks here. Nothing too dangerous, just soft-shelled ones.
Looks like Howard didn't make it.
So we gotta take these
repair the fog condensers myself.
components and his money, and we gotta start repairing these things. The first one is right next to us. I don't know if there's like any event that's gonna happen when we repair these. No, it doesn't look like it. I figured like maybe they would throw a bunch of mirelurks or something at us as we repaired them. Maybe they will at the next one. Maybe that one was just already close enough to the two mirelurks by his body that they didn't do anything with it. I'm just thinking it can't be as easy as walking up to them and just repairing them, right? It really can't be this easy, right? Otherwise, we're going to have a lot more extra time this episode than I thought. Here's the last one over here. Oh, I see. They have their water purifiers over here. Why not? Like, dude, you're a harbor town. Oh, here they come. You're literally a harbor town right next to water. Why not put the purifiers in that water? Like, I don't understand. That would remove this issue of them breaking down so you can't get to the water. Is the ocean water, like, worse off than whatever mangy pond swamp thing you found here? I can't speak, but you get what I'm saying. The ocean water should be able to purify out the radiation and the salts. I don't understand. But hey, we did it for her. A lot easier than I thought we would. Okay, still in her home here.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Oh, he's dead.
Is there a next of kin? If so, you should notify them.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Captain, nobody's gonna want to help you out unless you're prepared to pay a fair wage.
Do I look rich to you? That's all the caps I can spare.
These people are so
Now, here's your
stingy.
pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard. So I'll say goodbye.
Alright, and that completes safe passage. Now, I know I said that after that we would look around Far Harbor and start getting all the loot and the shops and stuff here, but we're not even 15 minutes into the video. I think we can squeeze in one more quest, and we gotta find the Mariner for that, who's right here.
Mariner.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner. Shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
Why doesn't anyone help you?
Each harborman is the captain of his own ship. Worked fine for generations on the homesteads. Your land, your rules. But when the island pushed them onto my dock, one by one, the ungrateful bastards expect me to look after my land, even though they're squatting on it like wretches.
If it's that bad, why put up with it?
I couldn't very well toss them back into the fog, could I? Bad luck, that. Surely their spirits would haunt me to my grave. And that's a fact.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out. They're good.
So I'd be risking my life for only 450 caps.
I'm a bit short on caps. But I have old Jimmy's shotgun I can give you. Heavens no, he can't use it anymore.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Alright, so we gotta go get these power tools for her so she can shore up the hull. And whenever they say hull, they're talking about basically just the walls to the town. Like all the defenses and all that. Basically what we defended when we first got here. But she knows these tools are at Eagle's Cove Tannery, which is a short walk south of Dalton Farm here. So, what is that? Eden Meadows? Let's start walking from there. I'm also confused, like, I feel like I've been questioning these quests a lot this episode already. How does she know the tools are there, but she didn't think to grab them herself? Like, was she looking around there before and just happened to see the tools there? And then she came back like, oh, I should have grabbed those. Stupid me. I don't know. People in these games are dumb sometimes. It is nighttime as we're going there, which isn't bad in particular. I do feel like it adds to the atmosphere though, and it's going to make some enemies a little easier on sneaking up on us. Like, we're going to be in a little bit more danger, just have to pay more attention, I guess. But overall, not too bad. I am glad we're getting 2 side quests done this episode, because there is already quite a bit of stuff to do just here in the Far Harbor town. I'd like to get out of here and start exploring more. We need to get to that synth refuge, and eventually we need to meet the children of Adam. So the more we can get done in one episode, the better. We're already coming across our destination here as well, which is nice. Eagle's Cove Tannery. What kind of enemies are here? We got ghouls. Ghouls aren't bad. We can deal with ghouls easily. Gonna assume there's a glowing one waiting for us somewhere as well as a boss. Alright, there's gotta be one in here. Nope, there is not. Alright, well, I makes sense we're not actually at the tannery yet. Knew one of those guys had to be alive. They make it less obvious in this DLC. In the base game, if a ghoul is lying down like that and it's actually alive, it looks a little brighter in appearance. But in this DLC, they all just sort of look the same. Alright, let's do a reload. I want to clear out the outside before I head in. I guess that's a giveaway too. Their eyes kind of glow when they're gonna be alive. What? Oh, we got trappers here too? Not just ghouls? I feel like I dealt with enough of you guys last episode. Unless you're the only one. Oh, I blew him to bits, definitely. I don't see any more trappers on this boat. Oh, there he is. Still able to get blood samples and stuff from this DLC too. I'm really not interested in those anymore. There's some kind of gunfight going on around here. Are they shooting at me? There's a ghoul over there, but it's definitely just minding its own business. I don't know. We'll just stick with what we got going on here. How do I get back up? Guess I'll climb back up around this way. I can't. I literally have to go all the way back around. Thanks, game. Oh my god, there's so many of them laying there. And again, they all look the same. It's hard to tell which ones are alive. At least one of these other two is alive. I'm gonna guess that one. There's one above me, too. Oh, did I get your legs, buddy? Right as you mutated? What a shame. What a dang shame. Alright, where was he? Over here. Exterminator's Assault Rifle. Yeah, that would actually, honestly, probably be pretty good for this DLC, having more damage against Mirelurks. I would almost consider it, but I'm not. I still think that is a useless ability. I want to be able to hit all things, not just Mirelurks and bugs. Alright, anything up here? We got some crates with fun stuff in them. I don't even know. Is this still considered part of the tannery here? Yeah, you're definitely gonna try and crawl out of there after me. That's a master lock. That might be how we get out. Alright, I think I am satisfied with clearing out the outside. Let's head on in. Okay, we got dead ghoul. Probably definitely gonna have more ghouls around. You... a couple of you. Okay. Why are it... Oh, that glass is... It kind of looked broken, not gonna lie. I thought I could shoot through it. Nope, I just alerted them. It's okay, they probably would have been alerted as soon as I opened the door. Come on, dude. I wasted like 4 shots trying to get you guys. Okay, we got a locked safe here.
Yes.
Loot-wise, for this tannery, all we're looking for is a key, a tannery key. Which I thought might have been in this office, but I guess not. Miss. There we go. Oh, the key might be towards the end, just so you can get through that last door. There's a basement level that they're running around at somewhere. I don't know where that was, but I'm gonna test shoot you. Reload.
You're going down.
Oh, Longfellow found some. That's the way down right there. That's where they'd be coming from.
What's next?
Alright, let's head down that way. Wait, was that a... Okay, I don't... Here, let me...
We got company.
Okay, I thought that was a lootable crate there that I missed, that I just jumped by. Alright, let's head down. Wake up more of these ghouls as we go. Oh, I knew there was a... glowing one somewhere. Ah, he had the key on him. Okay. That works for me. And there are the power tools. I'm a little confused because I thought an NPC would have them. There's a guy involved in this quest. And there's a whole thing where, like, you don't want to kill him. You don't want to kill the guy. And I thought we would have to get the tools from the guy. If you kill the guy, you fail the quest. I think. And if you let him keep the tools, you fail the quest. You gotta get the tools from him diplomatically, I thought. Oh. Oh, he's right here. I thought he had... Okay.
Excuse me.
What are you doing?
I've been casing those ghouls for weeks, waiting for an opening.
Yeah?
And you dive in and choppy chop, bang bang, and the whole lot of them dead. You even know what you got right there? A premium set of Pellman's power tools.
What's the big deal about these tools?
Pellman's pumps out more foot-pounds of torque than a death claw and psycho. And before Paulie ran off, he kept those tools shiny. Nothing like them on this island. Period.
I remember commercials for Pellman's tools. Expensive stuff, the top of the line.
What the hell's a commercial? Wait, it don't matter. Oh, Mariner sent you, didn't she? Goddamn Mitch and his big mouth. No matter what she's offering, it's nothing. Serious builders would give an arm for them tools. I'll pay you 2,000 caps right here, right now. Deal?
Yeah, so this is the thing. If we give him the tools, then we fail the quest. Because of, obviously, the quest is to get the tools for the Mariner.
Why do you need the tools so much?
I got my own special projects. For the caps I'm paying, that's all you need to know.
Tools in a condition like this, they're positively unique. Maybe I should auction them off someplace.
$27.50. Say yes now, before I change my mind.
How about no?
I'll pass on the offer.
I ain't hanging around forever. Walk away from this, and you'll regret it.
The other alternative is what you can do, apparently, is you can sell the tools to him, and then you can pickpocket them off of him. Obviously, you don't want to kill him.
Rule of survival.
But I think that will still fail the quest, because you already sold the tools to him. But I don't know, maybe we can just pickpocket the money off of him? I don't pickpocket a whole lot, so bear with me here. Oh yeah, he has like 3,200 caps on him. If you just want to take that, go for it. And then you just don't have to sell the tools to him. But I'm not going to pickpocket him. I got plenty of money in this game. So let's give these to the Mariner.
If we kill any more of the children of Adam, there could be war, Alan. Just stop this.
This ain't some innocent Avery. This is a damn saboteur. Those condensers down by the freshwater. The storm didn't take them out. She did. Machete Mike spotted her.
But the children...
It's like I've been saying. The children of Adam are out to kill us all. This here saboteur meant to cut us off from food and water. Punishment is pretty clear, Captain.
Do what you must.
Yeah! Children bastards!
You were right, Alan.
Now will you listen to sense? The children of Adam need to be wiped clean off this island.
You've had your blood today. I can't stomach any more of it.
Why is she looking at me when she says that?
Show's
Come on.
over. Go home.
He's the one that killed her.
Children of Adam are dangerous.
Dangerous, okay?
So I guess Machete Mike saw this child of Adam, sabotaging one of the fog condensers by the water supply. So we can either take Machete Mike's word, or again, we can just try and go talk to the children of Adam, which has worked so well in the past, honestly. I might just side with Alan. No, I'm not going to side with Alan and kill them all, don't worry. Okay, Mariner, over here.
Hey, Mariner.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Can you tell me about the tannery?
A man named Paulie used to camp there. Very handy fellow. Fog rolled in a year back, and he had to pull up his stake. He left the harbor recently, so everything that's there is fair salvage.
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. And now to work on the hull.
Alright, so that completes Hull Breach, but don't worry actually, because Hull Breach is actually a 3-part quest. We can only do the first part right now. Actually, I think we can do the second part right now. I think you can do it as soon as you get the Rite of Passage quest. But we're going to hold off on it. We're going to start looking around town, finding a few shops. We got this guy here. Oh, Alan. What's up, buddy? Tell me about yourself. Why do you hate the children of Adam?
Alan. Huh. The mainlander. Great. Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Don't you want a helping hand?
Hell no. Once you start leaning on people, soon you can't walk no good on your own. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here, before the children of Adam or worse get you.
I mean, he's got a point. It's honestly better to be able to stand on your own and not rely on outsiders. But, like, these people definitely need help, so they're not standing on their own very well.
What's your problem with the children of Adam?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. All in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
You have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires of hell out there. Because of the children.
Show me what you got.
Okay, well, he's basically our racist of the bunch. I'm just kidding. The children of Adam aren't a race. He just really doesn't like them. I'll probably go ahead and buy some ammo from this guy. It looks like he might just be a general store type of guy. I mean, no, I guess just weapons and armor, but he has suits, clothes, too, which kind of confused me. I don't know, he has a little bit of everything, I guess, just no junk and aid. What can I sell him in return? What do I got? Get rid of that. That's the shotgun, Johnny's shotgun or whatever we just got from the Mariner. It's not unique at all, it's just a shotgun. So, definitely don't mind getting rid of that. That should get a good chunk of his money. Clean up with these. And then I don't think we really have any armor or anything. We have some chems to give him. Sure, take one of those. I only keep like 3 of each of these now, so. And some shotgun shells, I guess. That is all his money. So yeah, you got him there. He buys and sells stuff. Sandra Lee, this is his
Alan's
wife.
got enough backbone to stand up to the children.
Oh yeah?
Sandra.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
Fine, I don't have time for you either. Screw you. I don't think Avery has a shop, so don't worry about her. There's a guy talking about stim packs. I missed his name, but I think it's this guy, Brooks, yeah.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which, buying anything?
Let's deal.
Happily.
So yeah, not much of a backstory on him. He has more ammo for us to buy. Stay stocked up. And he does actually have aid items as well. And junk. So he actually seems like he sells a little bit of everything. Compared to Alan, who doesn't really. Let's give him a Rataway. And our last shotgun shell, that's fine. Okay, he also didn't give us much of a story. You good there, old Longfellow? Just taking a seat there? Taking a rest? Good for you, man. You need it in your old age. Oh, this is a consultation note. Dr. Wright, this is my third try to send word back. The other boatmen refuse to go to your island anymore. Let me know if this letter arrives unopened. Not so sure about this new lady. I wish I had better news, but your assessment of the patient is correct. After digging through the university's archives, even in the old world, there weren't any solutions to the specified problem. Nothing even remotely approaching clinical trials. I doubt our mutual friend has any better news. Again, regrets. Is everything okay over there? We keep seeing islanders coming through. They tell disturbing stories. If you ever seek to leave, my friends, and I would eagerly welcome you. If things get too bad, either leave or send word. Badine. I have no idea who Badine is. Maybe that's someone in the Commonwealth that he's been sending letters to? But I have no idea. Oh, it's Teddy. He's the one that gave us the quest earlier. Okay, so I guess he's the actual doctor and then Brooks sells stuff for him?
Hey, Doc.
Dark days. Lost another patient. Andre. It never gets easy. Please tell me you're feeling well at least.
How's it going?
People around here have had a hard go of it. And manners on this island are a bit sparse in the best of times. And mainlanders tend to be a bit friendlier, all told. So I always enjoy the extra company.
Alright, so he's a doctor. He can cure you, of course,
any
but he
medical
also
support? Works for me.
serves as a shop. Probably has just a bunch of aid items, a few things of junk. You're a normal doctor, medic, NPC, basically. That's closed off. You got the big, like, patio area where people sit and eat and all that fun stuff. I'll save the last plank for last. I want to look around here. That mean girl was over here. I remember that. She was like threatening to stab a guy. Oh yeah, there's she. Nope, that's not her. Small Bertha. Yeah, she's the mean one. And she has a last note from Mom next to her. Mark, Far Harbor's covered in fog too. Only the docks are clean. Mariner almost kicked everyone out, but Avery stepped in. Aunt Candace left for the mainlands. Her home's completely behind the fog. All the news is bad. I'm traveling to one of the Daltons and see if they need farmhands. I should be back in 2 weeks. Give my love to the kids. Keep them out of the fog. Love, Peggy. All right, I'll take that. Looking at our loot list, there's an old letter, a report from PV, and a few things to find in the last plank here. I'm not going to talk to Tony or Small Bertha yet. I think Small Bertha has her own side quests that we'll be doing in an episode or two. But I do want to try and track down these other notes that I somehow completely missed. One of them might be in Alan Lee's shop. I didn't see anything in there, but his location seems sort of important. Oh, yep. There it is. Report from PV. Alan, we're taking no chances, staying far away, but there's a lot of them, and they're heavily armed. Too many of them. Only Mike's willing to make a go of it. Even if Captain Bonehead signed off, it's going to be bloody. They are fucking tough. There's a lot more of them on the island than anybody guessed, and more keep coming. We ain't giving up, but we're not going to throw our lives away. PV. I don't know who PV is, but I'm assuming that's someone working with Alan to fight the children of Adam. And it sounds like they're not having a good time of it. Not at all. Let's see. Nothing up here. I'm gonna assume the last notes. Like, right, just one more. What are we looking for? I just went through the list, and I can't even remember. The old letter, yeah, I'm going to assume that's in Captain Avery's place here somewhere. Take a good look through here. Old letter, yep. Olympia, Ma passed last year and I'm running the homestead. I really could use your help. I don't know how Ma did it alone all those years. Fog's getting closer to the gates day by day. This keeps up and I don't know what I'll do. Please just come home. Your family needs you. Danny. Aren't these guys so happy all the time? Everything we're learning about them just makes them... This is the perfect place on Earth, right? Let's head into the last plank. My loot list for in here, it says there's a note called Run, and then it just says there are 4 notes. It doesn't say if they're unique notes
We're
or anything.
the only bar in town.
Oh yeah? Good for you, Debbie.
Hey there.
You want a drink?
What do you have to drink?
All sorts of old world booze. We carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an Islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than the stuff you're used to.
Yeah, I'm
Not
good.
today.
I get ya.
Alright, so she's a shop, probably just food and drinks, though, which I'm assuming Mitch here sells the same stuff.
Today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya.
Oh yeah? Free beer?
You have anything a bit stronger?
Ha! I like your style, but no. So drink up.
You know, I bet he
Stay
does.
here over long, and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
What's so special about the fog on the island?
Can you feel it? Even here, as safe as anyone can be on this damned island. It's alive. You walk inland and it'll blanket you up in no time. And if the clickety-click of the Geiger don't get you, the madness will. The island will claim us all in the end.
The fog can drive you crazy?
Yes, it's not natural. The trappers you find inland, some were always murderous louts. But many just got lost in the fog for too long. And the mind goes. If you have any sense, return where you came from, and don't look back.
If it's so dangerous, why do you stay?
This is our home. If you call yourself a proper man or woman, you don't give up on that. Besides, we all gotta die. Might as well do it with your long knife deep in the belly of the beast that wronged you. Ha!
Yeah, is that why you guys all ran from your actual homes on the island to stay here with the Mariner?
I could use a drink.
Let's get you liquored up then. Ha!
And then, yeah, like I said, just your average food vendor looks like junk, not much, mostly just drinks and food. Alright, so let's start looking around for these notes. Here's the Run note. To whom it may concern, if you're reading this, I'm dead. The harbor's dead, and likely every damn soul on this island except the children of Adam are dead. My advice to you is run. This island is cursed. It may be Adam, it may be the Red Death. It may be some angry ghost from the old world, but it's true. The fog or the cultists are coming for you. Leave and tell everyone to leave this cursed island alone for good. Mitch.
I, for one, won't go down unless I'm roaring drunk.
So yeah, I guess Mitch wrote that for when everyone dies so someone can just stumble upon it and read it. Here are some of the notes. Tink can sit wherever she wants, or you can wait the damn tables yourself. Firmly and sincerely, Debbie. If you think I'd choose you over Tink, you're sorely mistaken. Sincerely, Debbie. I think Tink might be... I just heard a cat. Tink must be the cat, right?
If you don't like the service, there's the door.
Okay, the cat doesn't come up with a name, but I'm pretty sure the cat's Tink, probably. And probably belongs to Debbie. I want to say the other 2 notes are going to be upstairs.
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
In some of these rooms. I guess not that one, though. Not over here. Oh, nope. Those are just pieces of paper. Alright, we got like one more room here we can check. Here's a notes. Fine, but cats do not belong on top of chairs, tables, any place a paying customer would sit. Period. Firmly, Mitch. Oh, so are these other two notes Mitch's response? Cats are dirty critters that pee indoors. They got no business being in a bar. Mitch. Okay. Those notes were kind of worth checking out just to see that little dialogue. So Tink is definitely the cat. And Debbie wants to let the cat do whatever it wants to, and Mitch doesn't like that. Man, isn't Mitch a good guy? I think we're going to go ahead and end it off there. Next time, we will probably start with the Rite of Passage quest. We'll go throw some meat in the water and drum up some terrifying horror from the deep and fight it off. But that'll be next time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then for another episode of Far Harbor. Bye-bye!